Hello and welcome to the channel. So nice to have you here with me today. So today's reading will be about who are you becoming. Very interesting information. So there's 3 groups, each of them being quite different. So I would say take your time with choosing each group. The timestamps will be in the description box for whenever you're ready to choose, but I will be going through each group to show you a close-up of each card so that you can have a better idea of what card you're drawn to. So let's jump into that, why don't we? So for group 1, we have this thriving card here. Take as much time as you need to look at the options. Group 2, we have the card of Stillness. And group 3, we have this Standstill card. So, like I said, the timestamps are in the description box for whenever you're ready. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you enjoy the content, please leave it a like and a subscribe and let me know in the comments how it resonates. But I love this reading, so hopefully you do too, and I'll see you in your groups. So until then, see you soon. Hello and welcome group 1 to your reading about who you are becoming. So we have these oracle cards here to get a peek into the new you, or the you that you are growing into. So let's jump in and find out and get some tarot cards to accompany this portion here. So let's see. We have the card Love, the Six of Cups, card number 12, A Change in the Wind, Shield Maiden, Make Plans and Focus, Seer, See Beyond the Current Situation, Eagle, See from a Higher Perspective, Card number 30, The Garden and the Gate, and card number 35, First Chakra Archangel Michael. So group 1, so exciting I feel. Now for some of you, I feel like there's going to be a birth of new ideas, or just in general, I feel like you're in this incubation period, like you're cooking something. And for some of you, it feels like you're not quite ready for the process that this might take for you to get this off the ground or get this going. But in general, as your evolution process is going, I feel like you're coming to a new standpoint of not only dreaming of wanting something, or not only dreaming about your life that you wish to have, or the things that you wish to have. I think now you're getting rid of certain insecurities or certain doubting beliefs or certain self-limiting beliefs that keep you from being able to take the action necessary to get you to where you're trying to go. With this, the garden and the gate, I feel like there's some apprehension, or just some like, well, I'm not really sure what's going to happen out there if I do decide to step out, or if I do decide to do this thing that I've really been thinking about or really been dreaming for or wishing for. It's almost like there's been some times of you doubting the success of certain things, or you just being a bit fearful of your predicament, or fearful of where you are right now. or fearful of your current standpoint. But with the first chakra, Archangel Michael, the base chakra, the root chakra, is basically what the first chakra is, and that's about feeling secure, feeling grounded, feeling like you are safe. So I'm feeling with the person that you're becoming, you're feeling more safe and secure and grounded in your understanding that you can have what you want, you can be who you want, and whatever obstacle that stands in front of you is waiting for you to overcome it. It's like, it's not there to stop you, it's there for you to see what skills and abilities have not been recognized that are now being called to the forefront so that you can use them. So with this seer card, the see beyond the current situation, I do feel there's this sense of you not really knowing where you're headed, where you're going, and you wanting more. It's like you're wanting a firm confirmation that if you take these steps, this will happen. But I'm seeing that the courage needed, it's like the courage to believe, like having the belief that something will happen even if there is no evidence. And to do that, to be able to make the plans and focus on your trajectory towards your success or whatever it is that you're doing, I do feel you have to embody a sense of love for yourself and love for whatever you're trying to create. Understanding that there may be certain things that pose as an issue or look like they're preventing you from becoming the person that you want to be. But I feel like in this time, it's asking you to get more firmly planted in yourself and knowing that you are capable. That's what I feel like. The person that you're becoming is more courageous, more confident in themselves, more understanding that you have what you need to be who you want to be. And for some of you with the Six of Cups and a change in the wind, I don't know, it could be a fear of becoming a mother or a fear of taking on responsibility for certain things. You don't have to be becoming a parent, but I do feel like you're taking on more leadership or taking on a new position, and it's causing like a bit of inner turmoil of asking yourself, are you really ready? But I feel like you've cultivated a lot in your life, and there's a lot that you can look back on and see like, wow, I really did, make something out of nothing seemingly in my past. Like I've been able to cultivate a lot of success for myself in some way, form, or fashion. So I shouldn't doubt my abilities to do this again, or to further my success, or to further my prosperity in whatever way that means for you. With the see from a higher perspective, I am getting this need for you to not get so micro focused on a certain aspect of your life or a certain thing of your life, because I feel like that is what's going to limit you, and that is what's going to nurture the wrong thoughts. Like if you hyper focus on a certain aspect of your life that may not be going exactly the way you want it to, that's going to cause and make you have festering thoughts that something might not turn out the way it's supposed to. But with this Eagle card as well, it's making me think of the sign of Scorpio. And this is like a higher octave of the Scorpio. I think it goes from the Scorpion to the Eagle to the Phoenix. So at the Eagle stage, I feel like it's like intermediate level, like having that drive and determination to overcome and become the Phoenix, to rise above your current circumstances, to see beyond your current situation. Exactly. It's like you have already overcome so many problems and issues of your past. You're at a new level. So in order to get to this expert level, or to get to this mastery standpoint, or just to become the most evolved version of yourself, I do feel the need to take a step back and see how you can navigate through certain challenges and issues in your life in a practical manner, and not getting so stuck in your head or stuck in certain perceptions of things. Like sensing the change and preparing for it, and having love for yourself to know that you can overcome anything. Also, feeling the need to meditate on your lower chakras, which include the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus chakra, so that you can feel more grounded and centered within yourself, so that you can take on the world with more confidence and courage while still feeling safe and secure. So, yeah, that's so interesting. I do feel like you guys are dreamers, or you have like visions for your future, and maybe things haven't been going exactly the way you wanted it to go, but at this time I feel like it's more of a way of you seeing that you can have a plan in place, but be flexible. Like allow for certain things to provide a detour to the same destination. See that there's not only one way to get where you're trying to go. There's not only one way to do things. You're always protected. That's what I have to tell you for sure. Always protected. And reach out to those who show you love and make you feel nurtured as well if you need that support. Going to your family with the Six of Cups, or going to meet with childhood friends, or doing things that you used to do during your childhood, like if you like to draw or paint, or it's like getting back into that energy to help you release some of this more serious, some of this more hyper focused energies. Like let your hair down and enjoy the process, and not to think that you're stuck. It's making me want to sing a song. The Six of Cups is making me think of when I was in a musical in middle school, and it was called The Grunch. Not The Grinch, I know what I'm saying, The Grunch. And I was a critic of the musical, in the musical. And the song is like, it's all a part of the magic. It's much more than mundane. It's all a part of the magic of helping to entertain. I'm not gonna sing the whole thing, but it's like these challenges are all a part of the magic of the miracles that are coming to you. So maybe you should watch a musical that you watched in your childhood. There could be a message in there. The Little Mermaid came to my mind, or yeah, that's the only one that came to my mind. But The Little Mermaid could be something that you like to watch. But I don't know. Who knows? I'm just getting that message. I have to say what I feel. But yeah, I really want to get into the tarot to see how else you're transforming here. I mean, not your well, yeah, I guess the person you're becoming is who you're transforming into. I do feel like you're undergoing a lot of internal changes too. A lot of navigating through your intuition, but also through the practical realities of life. Like you have this inkling of certain things going on. Yeah, they may not be here just yet for you to deal with, but they're on the horizon. I feel like new beginnings are happening, and it's like you're eager to find out, but you're also a little bit nervous or a little bit fearful of what that might mean for you. But I think this is the main thing. Make plans and focus, okay? We also have 2 swords here, so knowing that you're protected and you have what you need to confront any obstacles or any challenges that you face. As long as you have it's like the look in her eyes, it's like you have the eye on the prize. As long as you have that, anything that gets in your way is just a mere little obstacle. It's like a little baby thing. Just move out the way and keep going. Of course it's easier said than done, but have that mindset that You know, when you're driving on a road, just because there's stoplights, it doesn't mean that you're stopped forever or that you're not going to get to where you're trying to go. It's like it's going to stop and then it's going to change, you know? So just don't get into the mindset that things are as they are, because, you know, just see that things are changing. So the person that you're becoming is more aware of this change and more aware of how things gradually progress, and more aware of their strengths. That's what I feel. You're becoming a person who is willful and courageous and just secure within themselves. That's what I feel. And able to build up more of a stable foundation for themselves and maybe their family through that courage, through that dedication, and through that focus and drive. That's what I feel. So let's get some tarot now and see who is group 1 becoming, please, Spirit. Who is group 1 becoming? Interesting. It makes me feel like with this Queen of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, Queen of Swords reversed and the Four of Pentacles, it makes me feel like you won't be holding back on what you think anymore. It's like you're going to be more open with your communication and not suppressing your true self, no longer suppressing or hiding who you really are, or hiding a truth from yourself, or hiding what you know to be true. It's like embracing the truth within yourself is what I feel. And the Eight of Swords is freeing yourself from any negative thoughts, or freeing yourself from any limiting beliefs. With this Gemini energy here, it's making me think of a lot of scattered thoughts or a lot of scattered energy, or feeling a little bit disorganized in how you view a certain situation, or just in general, that you may be in that energy right now. But I do feel you're going through this process of releasing the confusion and getting more in tune with your truth is what I feel. So can we get more, please? Can we get more? Yeah, see, is that so interesting. A lot of mental energy here. For some of you, you could be dealing with some self-defeating thoughts, or you could just be feeling a bit restless or burnt out. You're overcoming a certain situation that may have taken a lot out of you. Yeah, I'm seeing that. And I feel like the person you're becoming is a product of you taking this time out to address certain situations that may have left you feeling betrayed or have made you feel defeated in some way. Taking time out to really organize your thoughts so that you can understand what your next steps will be. And with this Jupiter here, it's like seeing a higher purpose for the situation that you're in right now. Like seeing that there is a reason behind the madness. It's making me think of a Shakespeare quote. I can't quite remember what it is right now, but if you know what I'm talking about, it's something like there's meaning behind his madness. I don't know, it's the one with Ophelia. Anyway, let me keep going. I just feel that there is this need to take a step back from your current predicament, because I do feel that there is a lot going on. There could have been some news that came to you that was abrupt and has shaken your world up. There could be just some changes that are happening that is causing you to not really be clear about what your decisions will be. But I think this is more so talking about your current predicament, so that you go through this to become this person who is more secure in themselves and in what they're going to do. Detaching from an old version of yourself that is no longer representative of who you are. This cherub, I don't know, I just keep getting like, some of you could be either, it's like giving me fifth house themes, like children, creative projects, self-identity, fun, love, pleasure, all those things. I feel like there's a lack of love and there's a lack of pleasure, and maybe a disconnect from those areas of your life that I just mentioned. But can we get more, please? Can we get more, please? Yeah. It's that same thing. Yeah, I feel like the person you're becoming is more with that Emperor energy. Yes, I love that. It's overcome. The person you're becoming, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm sorry if you hear any noise in the back. I've been dealing with it this whole time. But anyway, the person you're becoming is one who has overcome a lot of obstacles in their own mental processes of defeating certain limiting beliefs or overcoming limiting beliefs and insecurities that hold them back from expressing themselves, holding them back from being the most authentic, truest version of themselves, and being able to diplomatically speak on how they feel. No longer being held back by this sense of not being able to trust others or not being able to trust themselves because of a fear of betrayal or a fear of being found out or being defeated. But I feel like that's not the right word I'm looking for. Like overcome or overwhelmed by other people and their judgments. I do feel with this Emperor card, you're just like, it's another archetype that's parental. Like you're becoming the authority and not letting authority rule you. It's like you're becoming the authority of your own life. Because I do feel like in your past you've been one to give your power away to others, or let others tell you about yourself, or let others keep you in a situation that was not for your highest good. But the person you're becoming is someone who is no longer accepting that treatment and who has firm boundaries and has their eye on the prize, no longer diverting their gaze into things that take them off track or that lead them astray. I feel like you're becoming a person who is focused and driven and who has a sense of purpose and is clear within themselves about what they want. They're not afraid to go after it. They're not afraid to stand up for what they believe in and speak up for themselves. I feel like you need to speak up for yourself in some way. I do feel like there's a lot of opposition, but it's like, don't feel overwhelmed by that. Build up the courage in yourself to overcome that. And that's what I feel right now. You're going through the challenges to become this person who will do that. The process there may not be fun, but it's going to teach you the road to loving yourself on a deeper, more personal and intimate way and level. In a more personal way, in a more intimate level. Oh my gosh, my words. I just feel like you're deepening your connection with yourself. Can we get more, please? This Ten of Cups comes out as a blockage, so maybe there's some family troubles or some familial issues going on right now, or just the words trouble in paradise came to my head, but it's so dramatic. I just feel like there could be some emotional currents that are causing issues as well. And with this Ten of Cups, it makes me think of family, but also like building your own family, or just some issues with how your family dynamic might look. Like it might not look the way that you expected it to, or it might not be the way that you wanted it to be. But it's like, how can you release certain expectations or certain control over how things play out, and how can you adjust to your current situation? How can you make it better or more suited for you? What communication needs to be had to address some of your emotional needs or some of your needs in general? getting clear about what you want to do and what that means for you and the people that are around you as well. Ensuring that you're coming from a place of compassion as well, but especially compassion for yourself, so that you aren't being taken advantage of by others, because I do feel there could be an overly sacrificing energy with group one. Like, you could sacrifice yourself for another, but I don't think that's going to work. This person you're becoming is not tolerating that anymore. I feel like they're definitely on the wave of doing what's best for them, still being diplomatic, still being caring, but understanding that if they're not meeting their needs, no one else will meet them the way that they could. So I do see the need to do that, but to definitely reach out to some family or try to cultivate a better family dynamic. I think you're becoming a person who cares a lot more about what family means to you, and yeah, just your definition of family and what that looks like. Because maybe you didn't grow up around a sense of family that felt safe to you, or just your family dynamic was not the most ideal. Bingo. Sorry if you heard that sound, that's why I said that, but can we get one more, please? That's not one, but that's fine. Yeah, the person you're becoming is more in tune with the ebbs and flow of life. They're gonna take more time with their decisions, and they're not gonna react from an emotional standpoint or allow their emotions to dictate certain decisions that they make. I'm seeing the person that you're becoming takes more time out to honor their emotional needs and to understand them and not to react based on them. I do feel that you've been wounded in some way. There could be a lot of blockages in your ability to feel safe and secure because of all of this turmoil that might have happened. It may stem from certain family dynamics, but have now it's affected how you interact with relationships as a whole. And I do feel the need to slow down and address certain ways that you communicate based on how your emotions are making you feel. Not having emotional communication, but being more centered in how you feel by taking the time out to think about it. Giving yourself more time to think and to feel your emotions rather than reacting on them. The person that you're becoming is definitely connecting more deeply with themselves and feels better about being able to take time out. Because I do feel like maybe you're on the move or you like to be doing things, but right now I'm thinking it's like, take some time. Recognize how much you've overcome already and see that in order to get to your destination, sometimes you do have to be at a stoplight. Sometimes you do have to take a pause and allow things to change internally before you make external moves. Because if you continue to make external and practical decisions based on ungrounded or unstable emotions, it's only going to produce unstable results. So ensure that you're not making decisions that cause more issues down the line, is what I feel. And the person that you're becoming is understanding that by going through certain situations. I feel like you're going through a time right now of that because you're becoming this person already. So I think this reading is highlighting the process of you becoming that person. And I think it's a beautiful process. Although it may be painful, I do feel like deep internal transformations are happening because of it. So let's get some advice for you here, group one. Let's get some advice. I was talking about that Scorpio energy and I felt it. Okay, I felt it. So for sure, I do see that it is time to release negativity, because I feel like that's the main thing that's holding you back. A fear of judgment, a fear of not being capable, or just fears in general. I do feel that's what's holding you back from actualizing your truest potential. So that would be good to release that, and understanding how much support you have, and how, oh, look at that. Like, understanding that you will be successful. Okay. Having that belief. The Sagittarius makes me think of Jupiter, and Jupiter is all about having belief, having optimism, and dreaming big, okay, and not being limited by your fears, overcoming them. So yeah, feeling worthy, because maybe you've been like, maybe there's been some projected ideas or projected opinions on you, like, oh, you can't do this, or you can't do that, or you're not that type of person, or just all of that. But it's like getting down to the root of who you are without the external opinions of others. So can we get more, please, Spirit? Advice for them. Conclusions are within reach. So I do feel like certain things are ending so that you can have a new beginning. And right now it's like you can't see the forest for the trees. Like, you're getting lost in the details of your situation right now and not being able to see the full picture, but you're going to be able to. And with the full moon eclipse, that can be a hard ending. Or it's like Scorpio, maybe, when is the full moon in Scorpio? Oh, that's in what, April or May? But I'm thinking about the full moon eclipse that might happen in October. I could be wrong, but there could be a new moon in Scorpio in October too. Anyway, the thing is, I'm seeing a need to release any old belief systems, or anything that's been holding you up from believing in yourself and in your capabilities. It's just so interesting. A lot of watery energy. I do feel like this is mostly about your emotional well-being and how you feel on the inside. How you feel on the inside definitely affects how you operate externally too. So I would say pay attention to how you feel. Maybe journaling them, or writing it down, or typing it if you don't like writing. But I do see you need to connect more deeply with your emotions. And look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. Your dreams need a practical plan. So, yeah, I feel like you have this idea of where you want to be, but there are certain situations going on right now that's blocking your current view. And I'm seeing that right now things are slowing down, or things are not progressing as quickly as you want to, because the person that you're becoming, they need a plan. They need a plan to get there. And I feel like you in this time are developing a plan so that you can make the moves necessary to get you to where you're trying to be. With this communication is key card as well. It's taking some time to analyze your internal processes of analyzing how you think about yourself, how you think about your circumstances, and releasing the negative ideas or the negative perceptions that you have, and being more conscious of how those thoughts create your reality, and how you can better communicate your needs with yourself, and understanding what your needs are emotionally and practically. Like, what do you need on an emotional level, and what do you need materially to feel safe and secure, and ensuring that you're meeting those needs for yourself. Yeah, I feel that. Expect powerful change. Seriously, expect powerful change. What more can I say about that? I feel like that's what you can expect. And new moon in Cancer, I do feel like there could be some family matters going on, but it said you and your loved ones are safe, so there's no need to worry about that. But I do feel yeah, there's that Cancer card again. A personal issue reaches resolution. So this definitely has something to do with family dynamics, or just your emotional body in general, how you feel. But I do feel for some of you, and maybe a lot of you, it could be dealing with relationships or family that's causing some issues right now, but it is for your highest good. So see through the troubles and know that this is part of the divine plan to get you to where you're trying to go, and to give you more time to really see how you want to move forward, so that the energy can pick up, so that it can gain momentum, and so that you can get the answers that you need. Okay, so that is what I have for you. The person you're becoming is very strong and powerful because they are overcoming those fears that keep them overwhelmed and overburdened. I feel like the person you're becoming is someone who can really become victorious because they have faced themselves. So look at yourself, see how you have been keeping yourself in a less than favorable position because of the way you see things, or because of the way you think about yourself, and make those changes necessary to embrace better for you, because I do feel that more and better is out there for you, and this time is navigating. I'm getting a little la loopsy right now, but I feel like this energy is getting to me. I'm feeling like I'm getting stuck in fog, like I'm sorting through fog, sorting through trauma. I don't know. I think I need to stop, actually. So yeah, I will be doing that. I'll be stopping now. So thank you so much, group one. If it resonated, please let me know in the comments, leave it a like, and hopefully I get to talk to you soon or again. But I hope this was helpful to you. You're becoming a very strong person, I will say. You're handling a lot right now, but you got it. I promise you, you got it. You got it, you got it, you got it. So hopefully this reading was helpful, and I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye, group one. Okay, hello, group two. So nice to have you here with me today. I'm just gonna make a disclaimer. I don't know what happened to my throat, or it just feels like my talking is a little bit raspier than normal. I don't know what happened, but we're still gonna try to do this reading today. So it is a bit gloomy outside, so I feel like my voice matches the tone of today. So let's just jump in to find out who you're becoming. And we have these oracle cards here before we jump into the tarot cards to see. So let's jump in. So for you, group two, we have community reversed, card number 7. We have card number 20, imagine. The 10 of swords. Traveler, move in a new direction. And pleasure, love that. Clearing. If you want to read, that card, I'll leave it up for a little bit. Okay, so group 2. I really feel the words that came into my head when I saw these cards was lone wolf. So either you're used to being a lone wolf, or you are feeling the need to find a new community, or find a new meaning for what community is for you. Are you feeling supported? Are you feeling like you have the motivation and encouragement that you need to support your dreams and your ideas. I do feel that you're becoming a person who is more action based in trying to fulfill the desires. I feel in the past, or even now, you could be battling against people's opinions or people's ideas of who you should be or what you should do. It could be coming from the community that you grew up in or the community that you're surrounded in or surrounded by. But I do feel with this move in a new direction, you are feeling this pull to explore and open up to new horizons, seeing what's really out there and connecting with people who are more like-minded, and who could provide you with more support in your dreams and ideas, because the person you're becoming, I do feel, is a lot more imaginative, a lot more innovative, a lot more creative, and just inspirational. And I feel that is going to it's going to make you feel a lot more alive. It's going to make you feel a lot more like you have pep in your step, like you can get things done. But I do see it being affected by the people that you are surrounded by. And if the people that you're surrounded by, when you bring them ideas about, oh, I'm thinking about doing this new thing, or I really feel like I want to talk to this person or go to this group or move to this place, if they are saying, oh, I never expected you to do that, or I don't know if you should really go that way. If it's not, I feel like if they say I never expected you to do that, okay. But if they're more so doubting how things are going to play out, or doubting how much you are able to accomplish something, I'm just seeing to surround yourself with support systems that don't feed you doubt and fear, that don't pressure you or try to make you out to be something that you're not, if that makes sense. I do feel a lot of overwhelming thoughts that could be keeping you from moving towards this new version of yourself. And with this clearing card, it's like you want more. There's more out there. You feel it, you sense it, okay? And right now it's asking for you to clear out this energy, clear out these thoughts, whether that be internalized doubt and fear from the community that you are in or around, or whether that's just your own thoughts and opinions that keep you from knowing that you deserve more, or knowing that you can put in practical actions to actualize the things that you imagine or the things that you truly desire, and you don't have to succumb to your current predicament. I do feel like the person that you're becoming is willing to take the steps towards the pleasurable life that they want, towards the fulfillment of their desires, the fulfillment of their dreams, and they're willing to truly do what is necessary. If that means separating from certain groups or separating from certain people, or just finding new communities, putting themselves out there to mix and mingle, not being afraid, overcoming any type of anxiety that keeps them from expressing themselves in the most authentic way. I do feel the person that you're becoming is more exploratory or explorative. They're more into exploring all aspects of life and really trying to test what makes them happy, what brings them a sense of fulfillment and joy, and what inspires them. I really feel like an inspiring energy with this group, especially with this traveler card. It's like you finally get to be who you want to be and not who you've been conditioned to be or who you've been told to be, if that makes sense. Excuse me, guys. I really wish I had some tea today that is going to probably be one of the main things. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted. Mars is in Gemini. But anyway, you group 2, I do feel like you're gonna be exploring your interests, because I feel like, you know, that Mars and Gemini just clicked in my head. Like, you're going to be trying new hobbies, trying new subjects and topics. It's like you're not wanting to be limited anymore. That's the person you're becoming. You're becoming more of a, let me taste, test, and try this. And I don't know, it just feels like you don't want to be limited. Like, limitation has been getting the best of you, and it's time to really imagine. That's what I feel like, tapping more into what you cannot see, not dismissing the thoughts or the ideas that you get, but actually thinking and writing them down, and thinking like, this could happen. Like, why, what in me is telling me, or what around me is telling me that it's not possible, so that I sit on my laurels and I don't actualize what I'm thinking. If you can visualize it, it can happen. It just needs the practical steps, and it needs the plan. And I feel like the person that you're becoming, I actually feel like, yeah, there could be a plan, but I don't think you're too strict. I feel like you're more like flexible. Like, you're just, I know what I want and I know what I have to do to get there, but I'm still gonna try out different ways. It's like you're not gonna be one tracked way. It's like, you know, wherever life takes you, you're just gonna allow it to, but not in the way that you're just not caring about, you know, your direction. But I do feel it's just, you understand that your wishes will be fulfilled. You just have to do what you have to do and trust in what you cannot see. I feel like you're building a lot more trust in yourself and in the divine, as you're clearing out a lot of the energies that were holding you back or keeping you stagnant. With this Traveler card, I don't know, I feel a lot of Sagittarius energy. You don't have to be a Sagittarius, but I do feel this explorative, this optimistic and expansive energy is with your group. So I really do love that a lot. But I do feel the person you're becoming is getting more acquainted with being okay in solitude, and being okay alone, until you find those who do not deplete you, who do not take away from you, but who add to your sense of purpose, and who add to your life in general. So it's more mutual. I feel like you would rather stay to yourself and keep your energy and build on your energy until you connect with those people who are in the same mindset as you are. Not exactly the same, but I do feel like you guys have similar interests or similar values. But the people that you're coming in contact with, I do feel, are going to help you grow in a way. They're going to test some of your limiting beliefs, and they're going to help you to shed more of yourself, help you to shed more of what's not working, so that you can become more true to who you are. So we love that. Let's get into the tarot now. Let's see a little bit more. I'm gonna take a sip of water. I honestly don't know where these accents come from, but they're really fun, so that's why I do them. So let's see, who are they becoming, please, Spirit? Who is group 2 becoming? Who is group 2? Someone that overcomes their fears. I love that. With the moon reversed, I definitely feel a lot more introspection, a lot more internal work, a lot of looking deeper within to see where some deep-rooted fears and insecurities have been keeping you hostage. Also seeing what internalized conditioning you've taken on as a part of yourself, but is no longer representative of the person that you are. Can we get more, please? Did you want to come out? No. Okay. Oh, I love that. We have the world. Come on. Oh, big energies. Definitely healing. Group 2. Your energy is immaculate, might I say. Definitely healing. And there's that Sagittarius energy again. Healing and alchemizing your life at this time. I feel a lot, like I said, a lot of introspection. Her eyes are closed, maybe thinking about how certain relationships make you feel or certain situations make you feel, and really getting in tune with if that is helpful to you. And if it's not, I feel like you're more ready and more more open to the idea of closing out that chapter, of doing what you need to do to get to where you're trying to go. With this, the World card, I do feel like you are understanding your inner balance and what you need to feel more balanced. You are becoming more balanced in yourself and in how you interact with the world. I feel like you're not sacrificing yourself anymore with this Pisces energy. You're not sacrificing your wants and your needs to support someone else's or to live up to someone else's expectation. I feel like you're valuing yourself more and you're understanding your vision and how important it is to fulfill that vision and to close out any cycles that have prevented you from seeing just how much power you have to overcome any of the obstacles or challenges that have been in your way before. This World card feels very uplifting. I feel like it is a breath of fresh air, like a full circle moment, like wow, look how far I've come. For some of you, I do feel you could be getting a lot more attention because of this step forward to do what has been more difficult for others in your community or just more difficult in general. It feels like you're becoming a beacon of inspiration. Excuse me, someone that people look up to. The person that you're becoming may feel like you have to keep up this appearance though, or may, let me not say it like that. How can I put it, Spirit? Give me the most eloquent words, please. I feel like the person you're becoming recognizes the responsibility that comes with being a leader or comes with being an inspiration, and sometimes you can be hard on yourself. So I do feel, yeah, that's Saturn. I do feel to still recognize that you are human, still give yourself the time and the leisure to just be and to explore without having to feel like you have to do things perfectly or you have to be a certain way. The only way that you need to be is just you, okay? And that is all. So let's keep going. I love this. Can we get more, please? Who is group 2 becoming, please, Spirit? Who is group 2 becoming? King of Wands, the leader. I love it. Yeah, wow. The 3 of Cups. I do feel like your circle is getting smaller. I do feel that you are going to be more selective of who you entertain, of who you decide to be around. Yeah. Maybe you're only gonna have a select few around you, like maybe 1 or 2 people that you deeply trust. I do feel like you're still going to have associates and acquaintances and just regular people, but I feel like those that you share your thoughts, your desires, your plans, whatever it is, I feel like you're not gonna be out here telling the whole world what you're up to. It gives a very move in silence type, and you're climbing up the ladder and people only see you when you've reached the top. That's what I feel. It's like you're not documenting your whole progress. You're not documenting your story. I don't know. You know what, group 2, I really do love your energy. I love it. It just feels like background work. I don't know, I want to say like a Virgo energy. Like I said, you don't have to be a Virgo, but Virgo is very much work behind the scenes, getting things done under the radar, and you know, people just see the final product and it looks great, you know? So that's what I feel. And I do feel with this Eight of Wands, like you're gonna be on the move with this Traveler card too. And it's kind of like people are gonna be wondering where you're at. It's like you're gonna be missing in action. I love this. I don't know, I love when people are just doing their own thing, not really worried about what other people are doing. Like, that's the vibe. Okay, so I do feel like you're going to be in this energy building up your empire. I just feel big moves, like you're co-creating with the universe. Yes, yes, yes. But right now, this is who you're becoming. Very powerful, very leader vibes. It's like my words are kind of getting mixed up right now, but wish fulfillment is it's like you're gonna have what you desire because you're in this process of clearing out everything that needs to go. And I think the person that you're becoming is more understanding of the lessons and the hardships that they faced because of all that they're getting because of it. And right now in your predicament, I feel like the person that you are right now, because this person is already within you, it's just it's like peeling an onion. Like each layer is getting you more deep, getting you more closer to that person within. I always say to myself, like I'm making an affirmation, like I awake the sleeping beauty within, and I utilize her hidden talents and her strength to become the best version of myself. You know, it's like I get this energy from you, like you're trying to awaken that sleeping beauty. I don't want to say the shadow side of us or the part of us that we haven't met yet is a beast, okay? Because just because it's the shadow side, that doesn't really mean that it's the negative side. It's just the side of us that has been condemned or made to feel like it's unworthy. And now it's your job to make yourself feel worthy and to release the conditioning that has been placed on you. I love this energy. So yeah, I do feel like a lot is going to be happening for you. The person that you're becoming is gonna have a lot going on, but I do feel like you're gonna love it. Okay, you're gonna love all the hustle and bustle because this is exactly what you imagined your life to be. So I'll get one more card, please, Spirit. One more card. Yes, 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 yes. And you see that? I feel like you're not going to be limited anymore. I also feel like the person you're becoming won't be super impulsive about their actions, but they'll take more slow and steady approaches, more sustainable actions that help to make them feel fulfilled in that moment. It's like not trying to get things done super quick, but understanding the process of things. And I really feel like you're going through an extremely transformative time right now. And the person you're becoming is a product of all that you're shedding. It's like the phoenix rising above deep transformation with that Pluto. Pluto and Saturn, I feel like both destroy all parts of us that just are not working. It's all about sustainability. And I do feel like this process could be difficult, okay? And you're gonna have to face a lot of your fears and a lot of the negative emotions that maybe you repressed or didn't want to look at, but this is all helping you to build up that inner strength and resilience to become the person that you will be. So definitely take this time to really analyze and deeply heal the parts of yourself that you may not have wanted to look at, because that is important for your evolution. And I love that. This Judgment card just feels like a rebirth, like you're becoming a whole new person, a deeply transformative time. Okay, so that's amazing. Whew. Getting riled up with y'all. Let me move these cards down. I feel like I've been all up on this table. So we're going to get some advice messages now for you, group 2. And I am still trying to line these cards up with my Virgo moon. So, oh, look at there. Full moon in Virgo, you are good enough. You are good enough. More than good enough, okay? So let's get some advice cards for you. Please, Spirit. Excuse me, please, Spirit. Advice for group 2, please. Look at the bigger picture. And don't be so overwhelmed by how much work it might take to become the person that you want to be. Because I feel like sometimes it could be good to zoom out and look at the grand scheme of things so you don't get too overwhelmed by the minute details of life. But I also feel like if you zoom too much out, you start to feel like, well, wow, I really haven't done too much in my life, have I? But don't look at it that way. I feel like look at how much more you do have to do and how exciting it will be to face those new adventures, you know? So be open. That's that Sagittarius energy again. Be open to new experiences and be open to new communities, new things. I feel open yourself up to new in general. That's all I can really say about that one. So yeah, and a new start is coming. So I definitely feel like a lot of things you cannot see, and you're approaching greatness right now. See, you're very close to achieving your goal. So I love this. Can we get more, please, for advice for group 2, please? Communication is key and prosperity lies ahead. I feel like this reading is just boosting y'all up, and as it should, okay? It should. So, new moon in Gemini, I definitely feel like looking at your community, who you connect with, and how certain communication styles or how certain communications that you have with people leave you feeling depleted or leave you feeling like you're just not fulfilled with the conversation or just who you're around and what is making you stay in these certain predicaments or stay in these certain situations. What this communication is key is also looking at your subconscious mind and what beliefs you have. Taking more time to introspect so that you can approach the world in a more meaningful way. For sure. Can we get more, please, Spirit? Advice for group 2. Oh, that's too many, isn't it? No, it's not. Full moon eclipse conclusions are within reach. So definitely I feel like things that end now need to end. So don't hold on to anything that has to go because it's not going to serve you too well. Yeah, and beneath that it says adjustments are required. So making the changes that you know are necessary. And don't let pride get in your way. Now that's interesting. I feel like, yeah, as you build your confidence, don't supplement confidence for arrogance, or don't feel like, oh, I'm better than them or I'm better than that. You know, that's unproductive too. Your confidence shouldn't be in relation to comparing yourself to other people. It should just be you knowing within that you have the capability and the power to be who you want to be without having to compare yourself to anyone or anything else. And making sure that as you care about your needs, you also don't neglect the fact that other people still have feelings, you know? So I'm feeling just the need to say don't become too self-centered, because that can also ruin certain relationships. But finding a balance between taking care of your needs and also recognizing that other people also have needs. That doesn't mean that you're in charge of them. Everybody needs to fulfill their own needs, but yeah, that's all I can really say about that one. Like building a true sense of confidence, working through your fears for sure. With that Pluto Scorpio energy here, working through any of the things that you cannot see, any fears that you cannot see, or any fears that have been hidden from you, any projected fears or doubts, just really working through all parts of you that have been holding you back with that work through your fears card, because that's what's going to hold you back from actualizing your truest potential. And it's time to step out of your comfort zone. I was saying to try new things, meet new people. Doing new things can be a scary thing because you don't know what to expect, but let that excite you, you know, because if you put yourself in that circumstance, a lot of blessings can come in just from you showing up. So do that, you know, don't let the past hold you back. Don't let old habits, patterns, or routines keep you from becoming the person you're meant to be. And we finally have surrender to the divine. So with this card, it always makes me think, like, don't worry about how everything's going to turn out. Trust that the universe is benevolent and they want you to have the best in life, and anything that you face that is challenging is only for the betterment of yourself and building your character and building who you are and shedding away all that needs to go, so that you can allow life to unfold in the most beautiful way. Opening yourself up to the curiosity of life with that communication is key. Remaining curious and open to how life delights you, you know, just being open. So that's what I feel for you, group 2. I loved this reading. Let me know how it resonated in the comments below. Leave it a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more content from moi. So that is all I have to say to you. Hopefully I get to talk to you again in another one, but until then I will be departing. So thank you so much again, and I'll see you later. Bye, group 2. Welcome, group 3. So nice to have you here with me today. So we're gonna find out who you're becoming by looking at these oracle cards at first. Then we're going to jump into the tarot. So let's get started. So first we have card number 7, community. Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. The King of Cups. Fascinating card. Courage. Happy, card number 26. Beautiful. Limitless. See yourself open to receive in the most miraculous ways. The divine can use anything and anyone. And inner child. Allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. Oh goodness, you know, group 3, your energy is quite beautiful. Very healing energy you have, very serene. I'm just taking it in right now. I really feel the person that you're becoming is already here in a way. It's like you're working towards it actively, and I feel like you're not too far from becoming that person already. But let me tell you who the person is. Why don't you? I mean, why don't I? With this, it's like it's giving me two sides of yourself. Like the part of you that no one sees and the part of you that everyone sees. And I love the duality of your group. I really love it. You could feel like you're a healer. You could feel like you are here to help others. For some of you, it just feels like you could be a therapist or someone who works with others. You don't have to be. It just feels like you have this deeply Like, can words even express? I just feel like people come to you for answers. People come to you for guidance, for advice, for help. And I feel like you're constantly giving. Like, uh, people just look up to you, and maybe they don't even know how to truly repay you or truly give you what you give them, because I feel like what you give them is priceless. Like, it's like food for the soul. And with this earth guardian, stay rooted and grounded, it's almost like you're the teacher. Like, you're giving messages, information to the people in the community around you. You could be a parent or a great friend or just a great person, and you spread that energy to whoever you come into contact with. And I do feel like the people who do interact with you often feel extremely blessed to have you. And for some of you, I feel like you give to a mass audience of people, or you just give to a wide array of citizens. I don't know why I use citizens, but just in general, I feel like you're an extremely helpful person. And the person that you're becoming is someone who is more balanced between sharing this insight, this light, this beauty, this encouragement, this motivation, just this beautiful energy. Someone who shares that with others, and someone who is also balanced enough to tend to their own needs, to have the courage to search their own inner depths, to ensure that they're connecting with themselves and their inner child. And while they are still giving to those who are in need of them, who are looking to them for nourishment in some way, or looking to them for help, I do feel that you still recognize how much you do have to give. That you aren't this person who has limitless energy, who has limitless energy. Is, I just feel like you're recognizing your limits, and you're seeing how much of yourself you have to give and how much of yourself you need to preserve. And you still have things you're trying to work through. It's like, I do feel with this happy card, you're coming back to, it's all this inner child. I look at the baby face and ensuring, it's like you can't be this beacon of beauty, peace, hope, prosperity, and abundance and light. I just feel like I need to give you all the adjectives, like all the greatest adjectives, because your energy is just so, it's like you're a blessing to this earth. I really feel it's giving earth angel. I don't know, like, you're one of a kind, group 3. Thank you for gracing this channel. But I feel that the only way that you can continue to be this person who is this inspirational and exciting presence, I feel like you have to ensure that your inner child is getting its needs met, that you're getting your needs met, and you're checking in with your feelings, you're checking in with your deeper emotions. You're an extremely intuitive person, extremely emotional and emotionally intelligent. I feel like your emotions, that's your superpower. Incredibly. I'm feeling chills right now. What is, I feel like I'm picking up on your healing energy, group 3. It's immaculate. I know I keep hyping you up, but I don't know. I just feel like I have to. If no one told you, I appreciate you and I love you. Like, that's, I feel like that's what you evoke out of people. You evoke that vulnerable, soft side that recognizes that there's just so much more to life. And I feel like you're connected to the divine for sure. And I think that's why you have this innate ability to just be so wise, so understanding, so open to other people. I feel like a lot of people look up to you, or it's like you're a keystone species. I don't know if you've ever taken, what is that, ecology? I don't know what it is, but it's like the keystone species is what keeps the ecosystem together. It's like that, if that species was to be erased, nothing would survive. You know, I feel like you're that important to the people that are around you, because they look up and maybe they don't recognize how much they put on you or how much they need you in some way. And I don't want to say like need in a codependent way, but you just have this insight and this perspective that a lot of people don't have. And I'm just seeing the person that you're becoming is integrating this ability to be of service to others with the side of you that needs you to be of service to yourself. And I think that's the main person you're becoming, is someone who is more dedicated to ensuring that they're not pouring from an empty cup, ensuring that they are nurturing that little one inside of them, that they are tending to their own needs, ensuring that you're taking steps and taking time to incorporate daily practices that renew and restore your energy. Because I feel like you can get drained. I don't want to say easily, because I feel like with this limitless card is people look at you like you don't run out of energy, but I do feel like you can sometimes put your needs on the back burner to care for someone else because maybe it feels easier, but at the same time that's just digging you in a deeper hole. So ensuring that you're taking time to just do what you want to do, you know, if that means really being a hermit, taking the time to paint or go on a walk or yoga, meditation. I already said painting, but I'm literally saying everything that I like to do. But whatever you like to do, make time every day to do it, because I just feel like each day there's something like there's someone or something that calls to your attention and needs your energy. And I just feel like you need to give yourself as much as you give others. Give yourself what you give others, and actually give yourself more. Give yourself all the things. Please, you deserve it. Yeah. This energy, I just want to soak it in and take it with me. I think that's what people feel like. They just want you around forever. Forever. And I'm sorry to them. Like, I really do feel like you're a person that needs their time alone. Needs their time alone to release the energetic debris that they've picked up. Release the mental... I just feel like it takes a lot to be you. And people don't recognize that. Like, it takes a lot to be you, and you have to make sure that you're doing those things that help you to be this beautiful beacon. Am I doing this right, Spirit? Am I telling them how amazing they are? Please, I hope you guys are getting the message. Absolutely stunning. Incredibly, you guys are headed for the stars. Okay, you could come from the stars. I don't know, you know, your energy is something. Yeah, there's that earth angel. Look at that. But let's get into the tarot, because if it was up to me, I would just sit here and just be in la la land because of your energy. It just feels so safe, so secure, so serene, so peaceful, so tranquil. I feel like that's what people feel when they're around you. Safe, cozy, loved. Beautiful. So let's get into the tarot, please, Spirit. Who is group 3 becoming? Oh my goodness. I don't want you guys to leave me. Let me chill. Group 3, please. Who are they becoming? Spirit, please. Who are they? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Do you see? This is probably the best card to say, who are you becoming? The Magician? Like, if you watch tarot readings normally, you know how powerful this is. You're becoming the Magician. period. Like, that's what I have to say. With this card too, I feel like whatever you set your mind to, whatever you want to create in this life, you have all the means, all the resources, and all the support to do so. I feel like you're extremely connected to the divine. All you have to do is ask for what you want and they will deliver it. You know, maybe not exactly when you want it, but exactly when it's necessary, exactly when it's supposed to show up. I feel like with this Magician card, you're just becoming someone who puts their mind to something and takes the action to do it. I feel like you've already been that person, but it's like your dreams are becoming a reality because you're shifting. Excuse the plane, you guys, so sorry. Because you are, should I wait for it to pass? Jeez. Oh my God. I'm sorry, you guys. Just gonna let that go by. But yeah, I'm thinking that you're using your mental capacity, your ability to really dig deep and utilize your intelligence and your intellect. I feel like you're using that to help you to strategize and cultivate your dream life or your dreams in general. You're becoming a person who is just powerful. That's what I feel, extremely powerful. And I do feel like you're, for some reason, I feel like I said audience before, you're just gonna be seen like let me get more cards, please. Who are they becoming? That's just a very powerful card to start off, the Magician. Like, you're transforming into this incredibly confident, courageous, and self-assured person who is able to be of service to others. But I feel like I don't know, I just feel like superpower. Like, I don't know, it's very big energy, and honestly I feel like you're going to have to live your life to see exactly how this will manifest individually for you. Can we see? Oh my gosh, wow, we have the King of Cups again, the 10 of Pentacles, group 3. I feel like you're gonna be, listen, finances, don't worry. Finances, don't worry. Don't worry about anything. The 10 of Pentacles is everything that you would want. The family, the friends, the dog, the money, the status. It's like you have it all. That's the person you're becoming. The person you're becoming has it all. Okay, and it's like your material needs are met because you are staying balanced with your emotions. You're allowing your emotions to become your superpower to guide you through life, to guide you towards your abundance, to guide you towards your prosperity. And this is, that's the superpower. It's like you're actualizing this power. It's giving, like, for some of you, you could have psychic abilities, or you could have a deep connection to your emotions that sometimes you pick up on other people's emotions, or something, like, I don't really know how to explain it. It's like supernatural, metaphysical type of things, and you can't really put words to those things, but for some reason I already know that I want to get more cards for you. But I just feel like you're becoming a person who is just extremely looked up to. It's like you're in a position of power. All of these cards show power to me. And it's like generational. Like, you're the change maker and your generations will follow what you have done. You're that big. I don't want to, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm doing you I'm not doing too much. I'm telling you what you need to know. So, big energy. Big energy. Can we get more, please, Spirit? Who are they becoming? Overcoming a lot of the burdens and insecurities that have been put on you. I really feel like you're stepping into your power, your truest self. You're completely changing yourself to be this person. You're possibly going through a deep transformation right now, especially in the arena of your emotions. I feel like a lot is happening. yeah, with this card here, and it's taking a lot of courage to face certain emotions or face certain insecurities or fears or doubts that you may have. And I don't want to say that, Spirit. Some of you could be facing, like, I don't know, like maybe a little bit of imposter syndrome. That doesn't have to be for everybody. I actually didn't even want to say it, but it's already said. I just feel like seeing that you are this person who deserves everything that they're going to have. It's like building up your sense of feeling valuable enough to have these things. Like, just as much as you give, you deserve to receive. Like, that's what I feel. It's like you have to recognize, and I feel like it's easy for you to give, so it's like, you know, it's just second nature at this point. But to receive, I feel like in this lifetime, that is your lesson, is to learn how to receive and to feel powerful enough to utilize what you have received to generate more love and abundance for the society and for your community. I feel like you're a big change maker, group 3. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Yeah, and working on having that internal confidence and walking away from anything or any thoughts, any beliefs that keep you in this sense of unfulfillment or keep you feeling like life is lackluster. Yeah, overcoming some emotional pain, maybe some inner child wounds you're tending to right now or overcoming, but really facing the difficulties of yourself. Like, what do you struggle with internally that you may not have been wanting to face, and not utilizing your ability to be of service to others to distract yourself from addressing these things. Yeah. Having a more stable and grounded sense of confidence and assuredness, and making sure that you feel safe and secure within yourself as well. The person that you're becoming already is. They're the master of this, but I feel like you're working through that right now. So can we get more for them, please, Spirit? Can we get more for group 3? Who are they becoming? Upright. We have the High Priestess. I was saying, you know, psychic abilities. The High Priestess is the psychic. Okay, she is she knows everything about the internal world and everything that cannot be seen. Excuse me. We have the Magician and the High Priestess, the best of both worlds. Okay, the ability to cultivate material success and abundance, but also the ability to dive deeply into your internal world and to know the internal depths and to know the occult, to know the things that you cannot see, and to have trust in them and to utilize them as a guide and as a tool for you. But I do feel like sometimes, maybe right now you're working through this, but sometimes we can mistake our intuition for unprocessed emotions, and I think that's what you're working through now. Yeah, by taking some time out to decipher between what is unprocessed emotion that stems from pain and hurt, and what is truly intuition. The person you're becoming has mastered this. I feel like you're a master of yourself in the material world, the person you're becoming, but right now, as you're watching this, I do feel like you're overcoming certain emotional pain or certain emotional things, and making sure that you're paying a lot more attention to your emotional body and not overly giving, not sacrificing yourself, but taking time to rest and rejuvenate and to calm your mind and to be more balanced with that side of yourself. This is really the only cards I want to get, to be honest. These tarot, because I just feel like it's a hype up session. And that's fine. I just feel like the cards that we have here really encapsulate everything. Like this lineup, who would want more? Like, I don't know. This is amazing. So, wow, group 3. Wow. The divine smiles upon you. They're so proud of you. They love you so much. And they just want you to know how loved and supported you are. And if ever you feel that you are alone or you don't have the support that you need, know that they are there with you. Call upon them. This was the bottom of the deck energy for you. Invite help, okay? Invite the help of the divine because they are there with you. And also I want to show this one. And this is happening for you, not to you. So if you are overcoming any emotional pain or any thing that feels heavy and dark, know that this is the way out. You know, as one door closes, it's hard to be in the hallway of darkness until the other door opens. So just sit with that and overcome those fears of being in the hallway, if that makes sense. So let's get some advice messages here for you, group 3. I really do love your energy. I don't know how many times I can say it. And I've been catching chills the whole time. I don't know. When I get chills, that means it's getting real, okay? So the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Like I said, I do feel like you're overcoming a major aspect of your life that has been very difficult and very hard. Yeah, your commitment to yourself is being tested, I feel. So can we get some advice for them, please? But great rewards come to you, I do feel, especially with this 10 of Pentacles. Your mind and your emotions are your superpower, okay? Your mind and your emotions, so utilize it. Utilize it for the best. Do not focus on the negative. I feel like I just have to keep telling you. Do not focus on the negative because that is what you will bring more of. Focus on what you want to cultivate and leave it at that. Yeah, can we get more, please? I didn't even get any cards. I'm saying, can we get more? Advice, please. Communication is key. I feel like this has been a card in every group, but I do feel like taking a look at the parts of you that have been hidden, and understanding your subconscious and your inner world and your inner child a bit more so that you can communicate your needs and communicate what it is that you truly want, and understanding what it is that you truly want, so that you can take the action and learn the things or have the curiosity to explore the aspects of your life that you're drawn to. This communication is key is definitely a card of making me think it's time to cultivate new ways of expressing yourself and making sure that it is authentic to you and not coming from a place of insecurity or unprocessed feelings or emotions. That's what I feel with that one. Ensuring that you're also not being allowing your emotions to overcome you or to override your intellectual abilities or your mental processes, because both are your superpower. Like I said, your emotions and your logical intellectual side, I feel like both are extremely useful to you. So, you know, making sure that that is being utilized. I'm just seeing this magician, and the magician rules Mercury, so Virgo and Gemini. So I definitely feel like, yeah, thinking more about things, or I don't want to spend too much time on that card. Can we get more, please, for group 3? Of course, it came by the High Priestess. It's like the cards are lining up next to the cards that they're trying to emphasize. So yeah, I really feel like for your group, and here we go again, the end of a tough cycle. I feel like the cycle that you're trying to end is learning when to value your emotions versus your logical side. And I feel like you're coming into a balance of knowing when to do both, of overlooking your emotions, like understanding them, not overlooking, oh my god, not overlooking, I did not mean to say that. being an overseer of your emotions, not becoming too, it's like, with this card, having a toe in, but not submerging yourself. It's like, you see, she just has a little tip top of her toe in the emotional realm, rather than allowing them to completely overcome you, so that you can have that insight but also utilize it, and also value your mental and your logical side, like not being polarized or not being pulled in either direction, but coming to a centered balance. And that will be what helps you to in this tough cycle. And now I see it's like not valuing one more than the other, because I do feel like sometimes you can value your emotions more than you do your logical side, but it's like that's part of the lesson, is to, you know, balance those. So can we get more, please? Yeah, there we go. The answers you need are coming. So interesting. I don't really know if I can say anything else about that one. One more. Look at the bigger picture and surrender to the divine here. So yeah, I feel like sometimes your emotions can make you feel, make you lose sight of the bigger picture, and it's like, I feel like it is asking for you to take a step back, and like these two oppose each other, and I feel like there's like a polarity. I'm sorry, there's a bus outside. I really feel like I should close the window. So yeah, let me just hurry and end this, because that's gonna be there for a while. Let me close the window though. 1 second. Okay, so yes, I was saying that these two signs oppose each other on the zodiacal wheel. So sometimes the Gemini can be so encompassed in what is in front of them or what's going on around them, and the Sagittarius can be too far ahead or too big picture thinking. And I'm seeing that it's time to find a middle ground between your emotions and your mental process and your ability to see beyond what is here and getting too caught up with the details of life. It's like finding balance between both of those things. So in your internal world, but also in your external world. So internally, finding balance between your mental process and your emotional body, and on the external, finding balance between focusing too much on your current circumstances and being too future focused or being too big picture minded. I just feel like for your group, it's all about balance, and that is the main thing. So the person that you're becoming is balanced, and able to go with the ebbs and flows of life without being too overwhelmed or overcome by the changes or by the instability of life sometimes. So yeah, I just want to get some zodiac cards for you really quickly. Can we get anything else for group 3? 7th house, there's that balance again, making sure that you're having balanced connection with people. Also feel like relationships and connections are going to be a lot more important for you, and your how you represent yourself in the world. Maybe you're becoming more seen. A lot of people are wanting to connect with you more with the 7th and 10th house, but your angular houses, which is the 1st house, which represents you, your self-identity, your 4th house, which represents your private life and your family. The 7th house represents relationships and partnerships, and 10th house represents career and reputation. I feel like all of those themes are going to be important for you, and the person you're becoming is definitely a lot more concerned with those things I just talked about. Your self-identity, how you present yourself in the world, your career, your reputation, your relationships, and your partnerships, and your private life and your family are going to be extremely important to you if they are already not. So can we get more for them, please, Spirit? ninth house, but also connecting with your spirituality. I feel like spirituality and higher knowledge, traveling could be big for the person that you're becoming. Traveling, higher knowledge, spirituality, learning occult topics such as astrology or anything that pulls your interest, philosophy. I feel like expanding your knowledge is what I feel. The person you're becoming is extremely knowledgeable. Maybe an expert in their field even. Can we get more? Who are they becoming, Spirit? Yeah, balance with that Libra card. Balanced. The person you're becoming is extremely balanced. I love that. Diplomatic, but still caring and able to like ensure that both parties are having their needs met, you and the other person. Also, with this 11th house, I feel like you're going to be interacting with a large group of people, or connecting with society could be a main aspect of your life. Can we get more? One more, please. Who are they becoming? Who are they becoming? And Aquarius, yeah, I feel like you are very ahead of your time. You can have an Aquarius or a Libra ascendant as well, but I feel like you ahead of your time. You are focused on how to make society better and how to bring more balance and harmony into this world. I feel like that's going to be your main focus. Excuse me. But right now you need to focus on yourself and making sure that you're feeling balanced and that you are changing aspects of your life that aren't working for you. But with this Aquarius card, I do feel like you're going to be a change maker, a way maker, a day breaker. It just feels like big energy here. But that is all I have for you, group 3. Immaculate vibes I got from you. I really appreciate your energy. I really appreciate you for being here. Thank you. And on behalf of everyone on this earth, thank you. But seriously, you guys, I really appreciate your presence. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed, let me know in the comments. Leave it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. But hopefully I get to have you in another reading. Until then, I will chat with you later. So I will be departing and I'll be saying bye. So toodles, group 3, and have a great day, night, or evening.